Hey, what's up? It's DJ. No gameplay at the very beginning because we only have one new mod today. But we do have a lot of mods. 19 were released on the in-game mod up. All platforms got 1 new and 11 updates, and PC Mac players got 7 updates. Since I'm trying out different camera setups today, I figured I would go with this one in the mod video. It would be perfect. So let's jump right in. So starting off today, we have a new one for all platforms. Only the one today, unfortunately, but it is a Monday. Mods usually stink on Monday, so it is what it is. This is the water tank extension. Now, this is pretty sweet. It's a 20,000 liter extension that is added to greenhouses or productions, anything that holds water, and it'll give you an extra 20,000 liters of said water. We do have other mods on the mod hub that will do things like the automatic water supply for animals. This one's got 1 billion liters, but this one's a little bit more on the realistic side, plus it is refillable, and it is an extension. It's actually in silo extensions, and we can get about that far away. Yeah, about that far away. Plus, if you wanted, I mean, you don't have to, but you can add 2 of them if you want. You fill those things up, and I think it'd be good on your greenhouses for a little while. If you've got multiple greenhouses, this might be a bit of a godsend, especially if you don't want to go unrealistic. This might also be one of the first silo extensions that we have for water. Do we have any other of these? This is pretty sweet. This might be a little bit more game-changing than I thought it was. Nice! Now let's jump over to updates for all platforms. We've got the shovel from AW Modding and the ABP team. This will be version 1.2. They've improved the model textures. Next one is the grain flake and porridge production. This will be version number 2. They've expanded the product sales through additional points of sale. Also, product price has been adjusted. Greenhouses have been added with tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, spring onions, Chinese cabbage, chili peppers. Where's the chili and peppers? Chili peppers, garlic, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries. All the things. Additionally, we have porridge production recipes added, solar panels now generate income, and description has been adjusted. Next up, the Placeable Dairy Farm Pack. This will be version number 1.2. Fixed igloo? Iglaw? I think that's igloo. Number 3. Next up, we have our silo system package. This will be version 1001, but there is no changelog for 1001, so I'm not quite sure what to tell you guys there. We do have a changelog for 1.1. That one is fixed error silo rund, fixed capacity loading points, and fixed translation. Next one's our big garage. This is still showing as version number 1, and there is no changelog. However, cow fences does have an update, version 1001, fixed of the barbed wire texture. And we finish it off with 5 map updates. The first one is going to be Drumard Farm, version 1.1. It is save game compatible, so no new save game is required. The animal barns have been updated to work with Giant's changes. Drumard 1 and 2 sell point triggers have been fixed, and pallets have been moved so that the grain mill interaction trigger is visible. Next one is Újrét 2025, version 1.1. New save game is recommended for these, so we've got a fix to the meadow at the cow barn, farmland number 1 shape, tip collisions at the main farm, missing fence at the animal trader, the grape yard not working properly when using some mods, not being able to sell farmland 28, not being able to join some fields, and fix the bunker silo tip collisions. We also have a new grass texture, increased capacity of the cow barn, increased the pallet spawn area at the chicken barn. We've also added milk to other products to sell points, adjusted opening hours of the selling points, adjusted prices of alfalfa, more objects can be sold, and other small fixes. Whew, big update. The Alps also has a very similar update as far as length goes. This will be version 1001. Placeable fence has been adjusted in patch 1.14. The animal stable has been revised. Farmhouse and farmyard shed has been revised. Terrain corrections, additional paintable ground textures in the game, added some missing collisions on the rocks. Price of cereal factory has been corrected. The last 3 types on the seedling pallets are alpine trees. I don't know what that means. Prefabricated walls can now be purchased from the LWG. A new production factory is available. The Vegetable Center Vegetal. Yeah, mountain roads on the first bond station now equipped with traffic lights and parking spaces. All missions from the main game have been added. The map is also adapted to the Highlands Fishing DLC. This feature only works with the DLC enabled, however, I don't know what they mean by that. And since the map version 1001 is a major update, again, a new save game is required. Next to last map update, Cybuchowo's version 1.1. Improvements have been made to some crops. Cotton, clover, and alfalfa generation has been disabled in NPC fields. The improvements have been made to some models. Multi-terrain has been added. Polish license plates have been added. Blueberry production has been added to the bakeries. Remove the ability to cut rye, triticale, and spelt with a windrower. Added ornamental plants for painting in the store. Added the ability to purchase static farms. Added the ability to open multiple gates on the map. Improved the spawning of pallets at the carpenter, and added compatibility with the fishing system. Starting a new save game is recommended after this update. And lastly, we basically have the exact same update for Lipinki as well. This is version number 1.5, and basically, if you go down the changelog, it is exactly the same as the previous one. Lastly today, let's talk about updates for PC and Mac players. The first one is screenshot mode. This is a mod that I use to take every single thumbnail that I have, and this mod is very, very important. However, since the past couple updates, every time I go in to use this and then go into the escape or pause menu, it starts hailing in the game. I've showed this off many, many times, but the great thing is the modder has been able to fix it. Version 1001 of this mod fixed the hailing appearing when opening the escape menu or shop menu. I have had to take many thumbnails and then exit the game and then come back and do it again. I've remapped my buttons for this just so I don't accidentally turn it on. It's been an absolute nightmare, but I'm so happy that it is back, it is working, and we are good to go. 2 thumbs up, man. I love it. Also, if you're on PC and you need screenshots, go check this out. It's awesome. Next one up is the field repair pickup version 1.2. Diesel fuel is no longer taken into the weight calculation to avoid increasing power requirements. Also, work lights now switch off whenever the back door is closed, thus preventing glare on the windshield thanks to T4Xs. Back door can now be opened from the outside, and passenger camera position has been corrected. Next, sewing machine roller ready. Version 1.12 fixed for manure barrels with slurry cultivator attached in combination with precision farming. Woohoo! Next up, vehicle years, version 1005. They've added support for all Mod Hub mods per November 9th, 2025, which is pretty wild. They've also added support for all DLCs up to that point as well. Extended sugar beet and potato harvesters, version 101. They've added support for onions from the Highlands Fishing expansion. Also, the Grimmy Veritron 470 from the Highlands expansion can now also be used on all of the above mentioned earth fruits when it is as a potato harvester config. Keep me admin! 1001, minor bug fixes. And lastly, an update to Lodygowo! This will be version 1.2. A new save game is required. The map has been pre-prepared for a separate crossplay version. And we also have fixed frost on pine and spruce trees and removed many textures, reducing the map's weight slightly. It is still over a gigabyte though, about 1.1. And that is it. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new. Enjoy the DjGoHam fam. Double check your notifications. That way you never miss videos like this one. Hope you have an awesome day. Enjoy the start of your week. See you later.